We didn't have a clue back then. But just outside of our town, there was a door that led to the whole world. I didn't have a clue. This year's summer would be different from all the rest.
The Glees are reunited.
So, why are you blonde?
Let's go!
The Glees was about to get itself a new member.
The two losers buy him a soda!
What?
I think my biggest regret would be not finding my greatest treasure of all. That's out there in this big, wide world. Have you ever been to the other end of this tunnel?
No, never.
Then we're in for our first adventure.
What kind of treasure hunt is that? Feels like some kind of wild goose chase to me.
Come on, haven't you ever taken a path that wasn't just laid out for you?
Knew I shouldn't have come.
The point is, we just have to keep on walking no matter what. It'll be all over if we don't.
The path we were following was suddenly just gone. Like we'd found ourselves at the very end of the world. It was as if it were telling us there was no such thing as happy endings.
Who cares about the Glees? We're 16, it's late!
We already came this far with you. Don't you dare turn your back on us now.
I mean, let's say the world came to an end tomorrow. If that happened, would you have any regrets?
Moments that are never going to come again are frozen in time for all eternity.
Even if people say it's impossible, that doesn't mean that you have to give up on your happily ever after, right?
You said it would be easy money.
Wow, I wonder who lives here. Prince Andrew?
Bingo.
Hello.
Bro, what's going on?
Last night, you made the unfortunate mistake of breaking into my ancestral home. Don't worry, this is not an execution. Where's the sport in that? Good luck.
This doesn't make any sense. Why did they let us go? Why did they wish us luck?
What's that?
It's a fox hunt.
So what are they hunting?
Run!
People are gonna find out about this.
About what?
What's your trade?
Mrs. Griffin, your pregnancy is endangering your life.
Mom!
What's the treatment?
To not be pregnant.
That's the only option.
We could ask the board for permission to perform an emergency termination.
Is there a chance that she can survive the pregnancy?
Maybe 50%.
Resulting in the birth of a healthy child.
I'm here. I'm right here.
I vote no. Gentlemen?
No.
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 This is Jane.
How does it work?
Joy?
Yes.
Get in. No, this is not a taxi. You sit up front with me.
Oh.
You're gonna rest for a few hours.
Which one of you is Jane?
We're all Jane. We have organizing meetings. That's the address.
How are we gonna get through them all? This 11-year-old girl deserves it.
Well, this lady has cancer. She was raped.
It has to be random.
It's life or death for some of them.
It's life or death for all of them.
Where you been?
Our class. Let's take a deep breath.
You got a knack for this. Could have been a nurse.
Could have been a doctor. We are entirely dependent on one man.
We can't change what it costs, Joy. It's economics.
It's interesting how economics always seems to mean that black women get screwed.
Stand up, stand up. So tell me how you ladies came to be, Jane.
My wife's name is Joy, Detective.
Yeah, you told me that.
You want to end up in prison?
I will answer any questions.
I don't want to know.
We have something that works. We are of use. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it works. I'm not scared of jail. I'm scared there won't be anyone left to answer the phone.
I need help. I don't know what to do. This is my 4th message. I'm losing my grip. I can't tell my parents.
You have to go back.
Never ever ever gonna lose control. Never ever ever, so help my soul. Everything I do is worth waiting for.
Let's get to work.
Stand up, stand up. Stand up.
What I've done for 35 years is I've gone out as a discipline to meet a new person every 2 weeks that's expert in some other subject other than mine.
But here's something about curiosity. Sometimes people go, why are you asking me that question? Because you're challenging authority.
There's absolute disruption involved. Well, because I'm not gonna ask you, Louis, generic questions.
Yeah.
You're gonna get bored that fast. So I have to ask questions that are gonna make them think and challenge their existence. And that creates for me inspiration. I want to actualize the inspiration that I felt from that conversation.
Probably the single thing I'm most curious about is who we are. How is it that we feel things? How is it that we ask questions? And why all this matters? And as those questions are answered, you fill up with a sense of wonder. Wonder is the gradual satisfaction of curiosity in a beautiful and surprising way.
I think he asked Einstein his definition of God, and he said it was a sense of wonder. If you don't feel that, your eyes are closed, you might as well be dead.
It's a sense of wonder, delight, humility, and loss of hubris, and actually confusion. Bewilderment is the holiest of holy experiences. You lose your hubris, and this becomes sacred in every moment. That's gratitude.
We are all born with a sense of wonder. Sometimes it's triggered by astonishing feats, monuments to mankind's capabilities, extraordinary talents and gifts, or scientific discoveries that push the boundaries of comprehension. Wonder and awe allow us to transcend the ordinary, even to test our concepts of time and scale. We are, as they say, in the moment. Wonder inspires us to open our hearts and our minds to engender gratitude.
movies are dreams. That you never forget.
Sammy?
The lights change how everything looks. It's hard to find our house.
Ours is the dark house with no lights.
In this family, it's the scientists versus the artists. Sammy's on my team, takes after me.
What kind of movie are we gonna make?
You dismiss what he does. It's playful or imaginative. You could afford to be a little encouraging.
She should have been a concert piano player. What she got in her heart is what you got.
You can't just love something, you also have to take care of it. It's more important than your hobby.
Can you stop calling it a hobby?
Mom got a monkey.
Why'd you get a monkey?
Because I needed a laugh.
You always have to be the center of attention.
Stop shouting at her!
That has been nothing but disrespect from you. I'm your mother!
Family, art. It'll tear you in two.
You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart. I don't know what to do anymore.
You do what your heart says you have to.
What was your favorite part?
إلا نرجعوا لا غيزون برانسيبال علاش بدا الهيب هوب على ود الميز العنصري على ود الفقر وعلى ود المعاناة اللي كانوا كيعيشوا.
سكرونير سكنتي؟
لا لا خدام أنا في واحد المركز الثقافي.
يمشي يديروش الراب بزاف يدو يسمي ديك الجرأة باش يرابي قدام.
نتوما عندكم هاد الجرأة.
من زمان والضومين باقي فينا كيسين فام سيس في المغرب محسوبين ما بين البلاد ما جيناش مصفوط ديال صحاب ستيل ولا كوانات بنات الليل.
بحال هي قاطعتك ولكن راه مالك الا تلبسي محترم
ما تنفتيوش الدين هنا. فوالا
قيدنا غير في هذا المركز ديال الفن جات لي الهيب هوب.
ما فراسا انت هو لالا بحالو بحال.
علاش هادشي ولي؟
عيني في القمر دموعي رتقدا وخلوني لونلي تسطوري راه باكين ام ليفل لونلي.
اي حاجه كتلهينا على ذكر الله فهي حرام.
ما كاينش اللي غيقولها لهم.
امينه ما خصناش سلاح.
راه هو الحاجه الوحيده اللي كنعرف ندير.
وغنشريو شعلة.
وشنو تيهمك؟ حنا شحال وحنا كنضربوا باش هاد السونطري تقبل في هاد الحي.
شواجدين باش نديروا هاد الكونسير.
السلام اللي كان عايش كل يوم خليني ما عجبنيش الحال عليها باغي نمشي في حالي ما بغيتش ريسكي بروحي ونحرق اللي طالب بغيت نبقى في بلادي وندير كاع داكشي اللي في بالي.
شكون حنا؟
غنوصل غنمشي نشكون من هاد العيش ديال الدل حيت حنا اللي في يدينا السواج.
حيت نتوما بوحدكم اللي غتعرفوا تهضروا على راسكم. قولوهم عليو صوتكم.
Oakworth! This is Oakworth!
Well, I'd like to welcome you all to Oakworth. We'll stay together no matter what.
Honey, just look at their little faces. Your mummy has done the kindest thing to send you from harm's way.
I love you all so much. Let's play a game. Hide and seek. Coming! Ready or not? Hello? Germans! Someone in the hideout. Soldier or spy. Find weapons. We have to trap him.
Stay back.
Are you German?
No, I'm on your side. I'm Abe.
Like Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, like Abe Lincoln. I can't talk about it, but I'm on a secret mission. If you tell anyone, you're putting me and yourselves in danger.
We can't give him up. There's soldiers everywhere. They might find you. Come on. I've got an idea, but we need everyone. Come on! We want your help.
It's classified information. It's more than my life's worth.
What are they doing?
You think Phyllis wasn't forever telling me about your childhood antics?
Not antics, action.
We need to go. It's now or never.
You've got to be joking.
You want to get on that train, don't you? Go, go, go!
This is as fast as it goes. It's a tractor. Now.
Stop! Friends are special. They're with us, side by side.
To all of us. To all of us. Cheers. Cheers.
Come with me, my love, to the sea.
I want you to be my wife.
Sea of love. I wanna tell you how much I love you.
This love is all-consuming. I pity people who don't know what it feels like to be this in love. Come with me, just you and I.
He's trying to destroy our marriage.
No hiding, no lies.
You know nothing about being married to... Stop telling me what I'm supposed to think about it.
Come with me, my love, to the sea of love.
He was always in your life, in our lives.
I wanna tell you how much I love you.
What about you?
Sorry?
If you could go anywhere in the whole world, where would you go?
I always wanted to be part of something bigger.
I love that answer.
Something that lasts, that means something. Something more important than life.
Yes. It's written in the stars. I am a star. If I had money, I would only spend it on things that were fun, you know? Not boring things like taxes. I'm just one for everyone to party forever.
When I first moved to LA, signs on all the doors said, no actors or dogs allowed. I changed that.
And now, y'all ready for something different? Whoa! Tranquilo, tranquilo, señor.
You know, we have to do? We have to redefine the form. Map those dreams and print them into history. Look up and say, Eureka! I am not alone.
I'm in so much trouble, Manny.
We have to leave now.
What I do means something.
You thought this town needed you. It's bigger than you.
It's the most magical place in the world.
Listen up! Who wants to see me fight a snake?
Hell yeah!
Attention all New Orleans units, stand by for broadcast. We are looking for a violent 103M, escaped from the home of mentally insane adolescents. She is described as an Asian female, brown hair, brown eyes, and she is considered dangerous. Use extreme caution. Over.
Copy. Lucky me.
Yo, where your friends at? Was this little old you? All alone in this big bad world? Dude.
You okay? You don't sound like you're from around here. I mean, you live in New Orleans? I'm not going back there.
What's that? Stop.
What, did you, like, run away from somewhere?
I don't want to go back!
She's got no place to stay. I'm helping her out for a little while.
Since when do you help people?
Hey! She's a little miracle.
She's a fugitive.
Stop! Burn it! If you see this girl, do not look in her eyes.
Why do you think you're in charge?
I knew something freaky was gonna happen tonight. With the full moon, I like feel it in my ovaries, I swear to God.
When you retire is not on your terms. It makes it just that much harder to let go. But Will the Drill, he's without a doubt a legendary journey.
What are we gonna do to replace the game, Will?
Football has changed a lot since you earned your prime.
You go to the game this week?
Football isn't everything, right?
We lost 29 Marines on back-to-back deployments.
You can't come home until you go home.
I can't go home if I never had one.
Just want to thank you for what you did the other night.
Yeah.
You looked out for me.
Most of my post-traumatic stress is from lack of traumatic stress.
Man, I missed the locker room!
You own a gym. Why not make it a locker room?
That's all you got? What if we had some of your dudes come down, get in there with some of my dudes?
Pay your asses. Help, get up. I got you!
I would never compare battlefields to ball fields, but the camaraderie, the pride, it's crazy how all that stuff matches up.
You're not at war anymore. You gotta move forward. You're poking the bear, you're gonna get hurt. Come on, hit me!
You did and died. So when are you gonna start living? I would give anything to just run out on that field one more time.
We can't lose. We're your team now.
I got lost in the woods. I saw smoke coming from the chimney.
How do I know you're not some goddamn psycho killer?
Do I look like a psycho killer to you?
Yes, you do. What if you come to find out that I'm very dangerous? When the most mean in God hates you.
Cup of coffee? My grandfather told me you can never be too careful in these woods. He told me it's beautiful, but it can also be dangerous.
He was right about that. There's all kind of death and beauty out here. Who the hell are you? I said, who the hell are you? This is where the story gets real good. You knew you were facing death, night after night after night, but it's just the thing you accepted. The Lancaster's a pilotless aeroplane, responsive but very powerful.
There's no question about it. It transformed bomber command.
Just imagine a sky full of fireworks. They hammered hell out of us. The aircraft went down in flames. Boom. Gone. And then there was nothing left.
Morale was very low indeed because the losses were building up.
We lost over 40 aircraft in one night. I was so devastated. I wasn't able to say goodbye, darling. Empty chairs at empty tables. That's where John used to sit. That's where Harry used to sit. I'm sorry to see them go.
The hard facts are we had a job to do and we had to get on with it.
There was water everywhere. It was just like an inland sea.
The Lancaster was the best of its day.
I feel bloody lucky that we survived. The whole thing was about teamwork. I didn't know it at the time, but I was joining the best crew in the Air Force. When I look at the Lancaster, I have to tell myself, did I really fly one of those airplanes?
Special guest in the audience tonight, legendary record executive, Mr. Clive Davis.
My voice is gone. What? You start the show tonight. No talking back. I'm your mother.
There's a boy I know. He's the one I dream of.
What's your name again?
Whitney Elizabeth Houston.
Wake up! It's on. It's on. Listen.
How will I know if he really loves me?
My dream. Sing what I want to sing. Be how I want to be.
I say a prayer with every heartbeat.
Reach as big an audience as I can.
Common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Look, I don't know how to sing black, and I don't know how to sing white either. I know how to sing.
I might have just heard the greatest voice of her generation.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's got to have a hook.
A hook?
Yeah.
I'll give it a hook.
I'm getting out of here next week. Serve my time.
I heard you've been telling people the first thing you were going to do when you walk out of here is get a gun, look me up.
I never killed nobody that wasn't trying to kill me.
Stay clear of me, Joe.
You do the same. Otherwise, most likely you're a dead man.
Senor Max Borland is a private investigator.
I wouldn't try anything foolish. Walk away from that gun.
Joe Cribbins. What, you know? He's a dangerous man.
My whole life, I've done impulsive things. They don't always work out.
Mr. Borland, I doubt that you're familiar with Private Elijah Jones. He's taken a white woman, my wife, Rachel.
Well, Elijah ain't abducted nobody. If she with Elijah, it's because she want to be.
I am willing to offer you $2,000 to bring Rachel back.
We did what we done. And we just saying to all of them, go straight to hell.
Forget this white woman. Don't let nothing interfere with what's good for Alonzo Poe.
Mr. Borland, are you under the impression that you are rescuing me?
Your husband is on his way here. I am to watch over you until he arrives.
When my husband gets here, he intends to kill me.
You lock me up to burial, Vargas might not like it one damn bit.
If Tiberio Vargas becomes angry, it could be trouble.
Are you getting nervous?
I don't like being lied to, and I don't like being used.
I guess it's time to see how good you really are.
Maybe the easiest way out of this mess is to shoot you.
Who the hell are you? I'm the fellow with the gun.
Most men are afraid to be near cars.
You will follow orders.
See this, Esteban? You put a gun in it, and it's the devil's right hand.
Veteran amongst the climbing fraternity has been killed.
His sponsors pushed him too hard, man. Demanding bigger, bolder, scarier routes. Me? Mwah. I'd like to get back to some good old-fashioned mountaineering.
It was really special skiing with you today.
Is in condition? About as good as you're gonna get right now. Michael?
We might not get another chance. I'm doing this with or without you.
Let's go knock this bastard off.
About time.
He was there for me when I needed him most. He kept me safe.
And now he's going to get you killed.
Call in Mountain Rescue.
You think they'll turn back?
Did we?
So, up or down? Storm's changed course. We need to get the hell out of here.
Vanity is a deadly thing to bring into these mountains.
It's gonna get us all killed. The only way down is up. You have to trust me. I can do this.
Okay. Check, check. I intend to better understand and cure my hearing impairment. Let this be a record of my experiments as I search for a cure. My assumption is that everything in the room with me contributes to the sound. Every time I bring a new object into the room, the sound changes. Whenever I remove one, the sound it introduced vanishes. The mere observation of a phenomenon inevitably changes the phenomenon. What causes the changes? Does the human body have a sound, or does it vary by person? Is it the sound of life? It's time for the next step. Yes! Yes, there's a change. Oh my God. Death has a detectable, repeatable sound. We are not alone. The universe is talking. Something is out there in the emptiness, and every void we think we see.
Hi, Frank.
Where are you right now?
None of your business.
Come on, Fletch. Aren't you bored?
I need you for a story. I got that police report you wanted. I just emailed it to you. It's encrypted.
What's the password?
Go F yourself.
My father's paintings were stolen. The Picasso was appraised at $20 million.
Well, that hardly seems worth stealing.
You're not a detective.
But I was an investigative reporter. It's an occupation that's been cheapened by the digital age, like president.
Earl Maurice Fletcher?
They caught me in the middle of a yawn. Can you imagine that?
Who killed this young woman?
I think the victim interrupted an art theft.
Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon, and someone matching your description was seen with the victim. Come back with me to police headquarters.
I get it. You want my help? Okay. Hey, guys, this is the way we can call in a coffee order. I'd kill for a macchiato. Not literally.
I looked into your criminal record.
And?
You're a bit of a shady character, Mr. Fletcher.
But I am adorable.
If you did kill that girl, do the right thing and give me an exclusive.
Let's talk about the suspects.
The Countess de Grazia married Papa for his money. Somehow she's involved.
Fletch, you're trying to seduce me.
Quite the collection of impressionists you have.
Those are reproductions.
That's how we introduce my children. Why did you lie to me?
You're becoming paranoid. Maybe you should get a gun.
Did you murder that girl?
Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Did you?
What is this? Woodburn and Bernstein?
Almost.
Stupid idiot moron has something to do with this.
You want me on the outside so I can solve this thing. Are you Fletcher?
Yes, I am.
Oh! I mean, no, I'm not. I always get that wrong.
I don't know who people hate more, cops or reporters.
It's cops.
So how did I find myself in this situation, you ask? I'm a professional killer. And yeah, it's a dirty job. But I'm happy to get my hands bleeding filthy for the right price. Needed to keep my head down after what happened back in London. So I grabbed my fake passport and hopped on the first flight to anywhere, which turned out to be Malta. There's more people need killing in this corner of the world than I can keep up with.
I might be able to help you out.
This is our lab, where he trials all of his new techniques and where I can have a bash at seeing if they're actually going to work in the real world.
Go!
How'd you find me, Ray?
I heard that you've got a nice little earner going on down here.
Nothing we got going on down here is going to bother you.
You have bothered me.
No pain, no gain, eh, mate?
It would seem that the CEO has put out a contract on my son, Dante. I need you to protect my son at all costs. Do you understand?
And there's a gaggle of assassins about to turn up. Kill every last one of you.
So you better get your skates on. There's a proper game on.
Keep him alive.
Your mummy just hired me to protect you, okay?
I'm not safe with you. You are a magnet for psychos. You look like melted Ben Affleck.
Is it dead?
He is now.
All right, Mike. Nice weekend.
Not really, mate, no.
When I heard that Tanya Tucker hadn't made a record in the better part of 15 years, here we go. I suddenly realized how potent an influence Tanya Tucker has been on women in country music. And I wondered why the world has forgotten. And I wondered why I'd forgotten.
Brandy. Hi. I feel like I know you.
I want this record to be a renaissance period in her life.
I got a chorus that as I bring my flowers now while I'm living, that's as far as I got with it.
We can write it and put it on this record. Like, that belongs on this record.
My dad looked across the table at me when I was about 9 years old. And he says, Tanya, do you want to stay here for the rest of your life here in Wilcox, or do you want to go be a star? And I said, well, Daddy, that's not much of a choice. I want to be a star.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Well, let's give it a whirl, shall we?
The snow don't fall.
Would you say your dad, like, gave you your audacity?
Oh, yeah. Never give up. Seems like I'm rushing my words.
You're perfect. Every time you thought it was you, it's them.
After losing my parents, you know, I really kind of lost my mojo. I couldn't imagine anybody managing me but my dad.
All right, let's do it again.
And I get better every time.
Tanya's voice is in all of us that sing country music.
Ain't no
Do you want to be the talk of the town again?
I toss and turn with that sometimes.
There's all these people that are watching that are wondering, is she going to make it?
Say a prayer. I need it.
The great Tanya Tucker. I think it's a really beautiful thing to see somebody that strong showing vulnerability in the way that she is.
1967 had given the establishment proof that something was broken and being born. But the commissioners had to fight that view, obscure it. They wanted to present innocent dissatisfaction, pain without politics. It was rhetorical alchemy. In the language of the official report, a picture emerged of black life, poor life, in America. Yes, there was hardship, and who wouldn't be angry about that? We ought to pity the poor and their problems. But only a radical could possibly admit that the rioters might not just be revising their role in the social drama. They were trying to torch the whole script. So the nationwide rebellion was cast as a mere string of aimless riots. Structural catastrophe. Bad planning. All the while, young people went blazing through the city.